Well, that's better, isn't it? Yes. Nothing quite like basking in the sun on Pier 7. I should probably give you some context before continuing with my second daily update. I give you a context for where I am, huh? Pier 7, huh? So, there we go. Oh, I always get that wrong. There. Oh, it's not working. It's not working either. I have to do it manually. Alright. Well, single take and all that. So I'm on a pier. It's pretty obvious. There's some people like fishing and stuff like that, which is kind of nice. This is the way towards the rest of San Francisco. I don't need the earbuds, but I'm using them for the mic. I've just been sitting here in the sun for about an hour now. Just kind of taking it in. You know how often I sit down and I just enjoy the sun? Oh, it's almost never. It's a bit mad. But I figured for this one, that's what we'd do. Okay, now we can talk. So today I got a detailed, like 2-hour tour of the Twitch headquarters, which was really nice. I've got an old friend from the product team who moved out here about 1.5 years ago, and he just showed me the whole place. The offices are insane. They've got gaming areas. We've got a bar area where, like, on Friday it's freaking happy hour. Any drinks as you want. It was Burger Friday, so it was easy for me just to walk in there and talk to this guy for a long time. We had a great lunch as well. Like, the lunch was fantastic. To have like a proper, like, gamer lunch with other people, like other Twitch staff. It was so nice. We just recounted, like, you know, favorite game and all this kind of stuff, and he was asking me all these kind of VR questions because he's thinking about getting a headset finally. And yesterday I did my first kind of initial attempt with virtual desktop from the hotel, but I think the hotel I'm at the moment, the Wi-Fi is like, it's really poor. Like, I tried downloading like Poker VR, which is just released for Quest, and it took like 15 minutes, you know, and it's only a couple hundred meg, so like the Wi-Fi is not good enough. I did connect back to my PC in Scotland, so that was successful, and I was able to manipulate files and things, but even like watching back a YouTube video just wasn't good, and it was completely based on bandwidth. So I'm going to try that again from a better source, either find a coffee shop, a dark corner in a coffee shop where I can be questing freely, or something else. I'm getting quite excited now for next week. I think it's going to be particularly interesting to see what Facebook and Oculus have to announce. I still think it's going to be AR something, which is going to be an interesting thing to see, you know. For Zim fans, we've actually got behind me here, Bell's here. Bell decided to follow. Look. It says San Francisco Bell. There's a bridge. I forget what that one's called. I think it's the Bay Bridge. Don't actually remember. But I like toured the financial district down here. It's funny because I found the company who I work for who has like the exact same name building as they do in London. It's just like, all right, guys, get inventive, eh? And then VR-wise, I'm thinking there's something called Black Box VR, which is like an exercise company. An exercise company. It's a gym, but it's a VR gym. And you can go and do a 10-minute demo, or you can run a session. And I was like, what better to do with my Friday afternoon than go work out and pump some iron. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, just walking around San Francisco, like, it's not all good stuff. A lot of it's good. Weather's good. The fact that like everything, you know. It's quite, I mean, obviously the temperature allows it, but it's quite sad to see just not just homeless people, but the state. There's a lot of like obviously, you know, probably post drug fried people wandering the streets, sleeping rough, of course. There's a lot of it here in the city, a lot more, or it's just more visible. I don't know, but definitely I think the kind of drug problem or the mental capacity of a lot of those people, you can just see it driving by. It's not all there, you know. That's hard to see. That's the hardest thing to see, because those are humans. And somebody didn't care along the way, or they themselves were in a bad way, and then something happened. But I don't know. Honestly, here it feels like sometimes it's like half relaxed, half like total stress. Like the driving and stuff here is just nuts, because you got everything. You know, you got pedestrians running all around, and you got booster boards, and like the Uber drivers are honking like crazy at each other. It's like the whole thing is like nuts. So as much as it's kind of nice to be hanging here, it's such a different place, you know. Well, it took us like 10 hours last night to upload the first of this series. I don't know if I'll continue it. I might do if you guys like it, but daily vlogging, huh? I just figured it was something I could share, because I want to share. That's the thing. And it's not a bad way to do it. It's really nice temperature at the moment. It's like 25 degrees. So the sun's not like punishing, but it's like warm. Sitting out here in my Zim gear, you know. It's funny, like I used to when I come to the States, I'd eat some of the kind of typical American candy and stuff like that, and now I don't have any appetite for it at all. It's just all junk. Now the question is, do I go to the gym? And then tonight it's clubbing, so, and drinks. I don't know. Oh, I have to say, my dad was like onto me there, saying that for my neck and the pain I'm getting down my left side, he's like, don't let it go. Take an aspirin. Take an aspirin, Brad. He was coming down hard on me, and like I do tend to listen to my father after a few instances where like I should have and then I didn't, and then something happened. I've had a few of those. So, Dad, that's for you, yeah? Like any good man. Chewable aspirin. I love it. It's like, what does it say? It says, do not exceed 48 tablets in 24 hours unless directed by a doctor. because these are low-dose aspirin. I went for low-dose chewable orange, like any good man. Feck swallowing, yeah? I'm gonna chew that stuff up. I actually can swallow pills. I find them inconvenient, so I'm like, feck it. Water, chew it. Just reminded me of being a kid. That was fun. You know what? If all the wind causes the audio to be terrible, I'm sorry. Last night it was rubbing against my beard. And I was like, it was horrible. I tried to find a park. Couldn't find a park. I found a pier. Good enough. Well, I'll go from this side here for a second. If this will work. I'll just hold you. Back it. Look at that glare. Some proper special effects. There's a new building in town since I was last here. There's a Salesforce Tower, which is like this massive thing. It's that. Look at it. Not gigantic. Look at it. That's a pole. That's not it. What do I do? What's that one over there? That's the kind of egg-shaped one with the kind of topper on it. So yeah, that's what that is. It's funny though. Like, I haven't been to the Twitch office. It just reminds me like how much and being in this environment just reminds me of how much like I want to do a business or something. And we got talking about my the game that Karen and I created, because the guy had remembered when I tried to demo it to him, and he was going to ask me about it, and I was like, that's nice of him. I really want to create a game, definitely, with Karen, another one, because I liked our first one. I had loads of fun design, with Karen's help, like that, do that project together. I just want to work on that. I don't want it to be on pause. It's frustrating to have it on pause. I feel like Maynard, like, need a side project or something to pour my heart into. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Anyway, we've been running a while now. That's Zim from Pier 7. So I will, I'll catch you guys later. I'll update you if I actually manage to go to this feckin' gym. I don't know if I will. Zim at a gym. If I do, I should probably take some footage or whatever and share it with you guys. So I'll have a think about that, yeah? Oh, that's that tower you can climb, by the way. I never did. I don't think I will. I think from there you can see Alcatraz, if I remember correctly. So anyway, thanks for sharing my pier time. See you guys from another location for tomorrow's update.